We go across to our guests who are joining us. Sanju Verma is national spokesperson of the BJP. Abhinandita Mathur is spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Dr. Shama Mohammed is national spokesperson of the Congress Party. Deshratan Nigam is an advocate. Let me first go across to Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma, the contention by the legal team of Mr. Kejriwal is that the first time in India's history a sitting chief minister has been arrested. The only reference to Mr. Kejriwal is 2 times in the charge sheet. One, an alleged video FaceTime call between him and Sameer Mahindru, and the other, an alleged meeting between the son of a YSRCP MP and Mr. Kejriwal. If the ED had a watertight case against Mr. Kejriwal, why are they not naming him as an accused in the charge sheets that they have filed so far in this case?
You know, Zaka, taking your logic ahead, my simple question is, show me one sitting chief minister who called himself a kattar imaandaar, who said that he's come in to transform political discourse and the manner in which politics is conducted in India. And today, he epitomizes all that is wrong with a political party. He is the symbol. His party stands for incompetence, corruption, dishonesty, quid pro quo, and so much more. I, in fact, will go so far as saying that if you read section 17, 18 and 19 of the PMLA Act, which talks about the sweeping powers of the ED with respect to search and seizure, and you read that in conjunction with section 24 of the PMLA, which talks about the reverse burden of proof. What do these two things say? In the case of section 24, reverse burden of proof, the accused has to prove that he or she is innocent and not guilty. It is not the job of the probe agencies to do so. Despite that, despite the fact that Kejriwal was mollycoddled, he rejected 9 summons. As per the PMLA Act, if after 3 summons you still don't comply and come for interrogation, the Enforcement Directorate, while section 45 of the PMLA is bound to, has the prerogative to suo moto arrest you. Did the ED do that? No. It waited for the Rouse Avenue Court, the Patiala House Court, the Delhi High Court, the Supreme Court, bar. October 2023 was the first time summons were given to him. He was asked to appear on the 2nd of November 2023. Today we are in 2024. More than a year has passed since the first summon was given to him. I will say the ED actually has not been draconian. If anything, the ED gave him a long rope.
Okay.
Why did you not comply with the summons? Because I will tell you one more thing. Very quickly, they say in any criminal offense, you have Deshratan Nigam, he will talk in detail about the legal aspect of it. But purely for the benefit of your viewers, I will say this much. This even a legal person does not need to, a layman should also know this. In any criminal offense, there are 3 things which are important: malafide intent, proceeds of crime, and money trail. In October 2023, a 2-judge bench led by Justice Sanjeev Khanna and SVN Bhatti said tentatively, quote unquote, a money trail of 338 crores has been established. The Enforcement Directorate press release of 17th March 2024 says proceeds of crime of 128.79 crore have been established, and there is a quid pro quo of 100 crores, wherein K. Kavita gave 100 crores to Aam Aadmi Party.
No, ma'am. One second. With due respect, that's a press release of the Enforcement Directorate. Surely that is not gospel truth. Okay? So let's be very, very clear about these things. This matter has to be gone into by the court, and it is still the onus of the Enforcement Directorate to provide material evidence to prove a money trail. So if they are saying that Mr. Kejriwal is an accused, and they are well within their right to do so, they have produced, one second, they have produced certain material, but the court has to peruse that material, and the court has to be convinced that that material is evidence enough to convict the Delhi Chief Minister. But be that as it may, that is a matter for a later date. Let me ask Abhinandita Mathur, the contention of the Enforcement Directorate is this: number one, that there was a video call between the Chief Minister and Sameer Mahindru, who's an accused in this case, who's a direct beneficiary of the change of liquor policy. Another accused, Mr. Dinesh Arora, has said under 164 CRPC that he met Kejriwal and discussed funding. The ED in its charge sheet also claims that Vijay Nair, who was a very close aide of Mr. Kejriwal, the communications head of the Aam Aadmi Party, was acting at the behest of Mr. Kejriwal. The remand note of one of the accused, Mr. Amit Arora, a remand note from the court of law, not an ED document, not an ED press release. A remand note from the court of law has said that one of the accused, Amit Arora, has mentioned that he met Kejriwal vis-a-vis this liquor policy. Also, it says that Mr. Sisodia's former PS claimed that the excise policy report, the changed policy report, was given at the Chief Minister's residence, and that one of the YSRCP MPs, Manguta Reddy, and his son were welcomed into the liquor business by the Chief Minister of Delhi. This is the Enforcement Directorate's case against Mr. Kejriwal. The ED believes this is a watertight case, that they have not just one or two, but multiple accused persons who have said that Mr. Kejriwal was directly in the know of this change of liquor policy. And are you suggesting to the viewers who are watching today, Abhinandan Mathur, that such a big development happened, from 5% to 12% commission happened, that got scrapped in a year, and the Chief Minister was unaware about it?
Thanks, Saka. But even before that, what I would actually like to first convey to the viewers is our gratitude, because I think the kind of supportive messages that we are getting, especially from people in Delhi, it's very encouraging for us. I don't think that, we need a Sanju Verma to really shout and, tell us, tell the people what the truth is, because if you shout in that way, I don't think anybody is really going to listen.
Your leader is cooling his heels in lockup. Your leader is cooling his heels in lockup.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
No, not this way, not this way, not this way. One at a time. My question was to Ms. Mathur. Only Ms. Mathur will respond, please. Everybody else, out of the frame. Thank you.
So all that is happening now, one part of it is the legal procedures. The other is the political context in which all this is playing out. And I think both these things go hand in hand, are relevant, because as we know, the political will, the political mandate influences everything, because essentially the ministers are lawmakers. PMLA was amended. It was amended in a way that the onus of proving yourself innocent had to then be on the accused. Anyway, without going into the details of that, I think the simple fact is, and the BJP right now stands completely exposed. ये मनगढ़ंत कुछ बनाया इन्होंने liquor policy का scam. Okay, then they go after it. 2 साल हो गए. They take Manish Sisodia, they take Vijay Nair, they take Sanjay Singh ji, they take a lot of other people. Nothing has been found.
No, but Ms. Mathur, 1 second. Why you should explain to the viewers of Delhi why any of these Diggaj Jan, whether it is Mr. Sisodia, Mr. Nair, or any of the accused, are not getting bail from the Supreme Court. It's been 2 years. Why are they not getting bail?
Sure, I'll explain it. The reason why they're not getting bail is that in the current PMLA law, lower courts do not grant bail very easily. Number one. The second point is that the Supreme Court has also observed that that there is no need to delay bail, that there is no need to keep people imprisoned, and they have also observed that such thing is happening. Now,
but the Supreme Court itself has rejected bail, not just the lower courts. It's gone all the way to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has rejected bail.
Exactly.
Well, that is because, by this time, the ED is fabricating many other charges, as if Manish Sisodia was going to fly away. And these are, we all know that the legal Dow page, once you pass somebody, it can take years and years. Has there been has Arvind Kejriwal been named in the charge sheet? Without being named in the charge sheet, you cannot. I mean, how do you arrest a sitting
One second. Let's be very clear about this. Even when Mr. Sisodia was arrested, he was not named as an accused in the charge sheet. Exactly. It got subsequently added in a supplementary charge sheet. So you can arrest people even if they are not named as an accused. But be that as it may, that's a limited point. Shama Mohammed, Dr. Shama Mohammed,